Hi, this is Brandon Campbell, the Director of Small Business and Inclusion with the Little Rock Regional Chamber, and this is our story. Today I have the pleasure of being at Access. Access is a nonprofit that has been helping parents and youth with various disabilities here in the greater Little Rock region. Access, now in its 25th year, will be celebrating this anniversary with a plethora of really great, fun, and cool events to help support their families and also the community as well too. 2019, Access was also Small Business Impact Award Community Impact Nonprofit of the Year. Today I have the pleasure of having with me Tammy Simmons, the co-founder and executive director of Access. Tammy, thank you for having me here.
Thank you. Good to see you today.
Likewise.
And welcome to Access.
Yes, this is a beautiful campus. And so I wanted to ask you, what is your why? The why in terms of why did you start it, but then also the why that gets you out of bed every day and motivated and inspired to do what you do.
Well, first of all, 25 years ago, when really the whole vision for Access started in a spare bedroom at my house. When I was doing therapy with a few people after school and on Saturdays. And at that point, the why was, why not do something more to help these guys? Why not really develop something so I had a team? You know, you can't really serve the whole child with just a speech pathologist, you know, and that's what I was doing in my home. So we started small and opened up a therapy clinic, which grew into a school. And really, you know, it was a partnership all along the way with the parents. And Access grew with them. We call this organization parent-led and community-led for that reason. So then the why was, why not do more? You know, why not offer more? Today, I really think it's the same thing. You know, why not allow this organization to continue to be led by the needs of the people we serve and the community around us, and why not offer more? You know, those people that we started with 25 years ago, those individuals, some of them are still with us today in some capacity, and we've just grown with them. You know, the younger children needed a preschool, and then the school age program developed as they aged. From that, we did job training because those folks needed a job, and now we're doing community activities to help them be a successful member of our community. You know, everyone wants to answer the same question: what do you do? And so we need to offer purpose and value in a meaningful way to give back to our community. Because, as I said, we all want the same thing.
What are some of the services that you all provide for parents and youth?
We provide occupational, speech, and physical therapy. We have a preschool and a school age program. We also have an evaluation and resource center, which offers comprehensive evaluations to all throughout Arkansas and the bordering states. And we've actually had 18 people relocate to Little Rock to participate in our school services, and they found out about us really through that evaluation center. Most of them did. So, you know, I guess that's been the biggest thing that have changed over the 25 years is our outreach. We now serve 35 counties in Arkansas through Project Search, a job training program that we have where we're in 7 communities, and just really listening to the families and listening to various communities on how we could make an impact. And really, they've impacted us because they've helped us really decide our path and really helped us fulfill our mission.
Awesome. So when you started Access, you started out with 7 families, and today you're at about 780 families.
Yes.
And I come in contact with a lot of social entrepreneurs and those who are wanting to start nonprofits, or they just started a nonprofit. Can you speak on how did you scale Access over the past 20, 25 years? To get it to where it is today, the growth that you have had.
Yes. Well, part of it was dictated by really the boundaries of our facility. when we started, we were in my bedroom in my house for one thing, and then when we were in an office building, we just incrementally rented all the different spaces in that office building, and it grew incrementally. You can only serve so many people in a given space. And then in 2001, it was pretty evident that we needed a campus. We wanted to offer more, and we really wanted our services to be more like the services that children were getting other places. So we opened our Breckenridge campus. And then several years ago, we had such a waiting list that we decided we needed to open a second campus. So we opened our Mississippi campus. And so that has helped. But in addition to that, we've been able to serve people through our Evaluation and Resource Center that may not necessarily attend school here. We also send therapists out throughout Little Rock to work on academic issues that children are having in school, primarily reading and written expression. And then I mentioned Project Search, one of our job training programs that is housed in the business setting, so it's business led. So part of it is, obviously a place to house the programs, and then the community has helped us with that growth by helping us with the need. And I'll admit, sometimes we grew a little faster than we were ready for, but I think probably every business could say that from time to time, and so we had to...
It's a good problem to have, right?
Sometimes we had to do a little catch up, but really, we've really been blessed every step of the way, and we really have been provided with exactly what we needed at that time.
Now, there may be some parents out here that's watching this or listening to this at home and want to know how can they get involved with this or get their kids to be, get some of the training and participate in the programs that you all offer. How do they go about it? Because they may be thinking that it's maybe out of their reach, that maybe they can't afford it, or the waiting list is too long. What do you say about that, and how can they be involved with Access?
Well, first of all, learn about what we offer. Visit our website, social media offerings, and that type of thing. We have things that kind of give a little peek inside our programs. But also call. There is kind of a myth out there, Access never has openings. But actually we do, because we've expanded.
Yeah.
So by expanding, adding another campus, having community things that we offer, there are opportunities to be involved. We've recently started a program called Access for All, and they're really community events that offer educational programs for parents to learn about things from special needs trust to transition from high school to the world and job training and all kinds of different activities. And you don't have to be participating in an Access service to join those. We want those open for the community. But again, just don't assume we don't have an opening. Call. I wouldn't want a family to think affordability is a barrier to getting the services they need for their child. We are very fortunate to have a variety of funding sources available to us. Insurance or the TEFRA or Medicaid program can assist with therapy, or even the preschool educational program. We are very fortunate to be a recipient of the Succeed Scholarship that can help individuals who qualify with the school age program. And then we partner with other state agencies to help with some of our job training programs. So I wouldn't want parents to be hesitant because of affordability. Just seek out what you need for your child, and we can figure out the rest.
Awesome. It's called Access for a reason. And so I know you all do a lot of collaboration. You mentioned partnerships and collaboration with local businesses here in the community. What are some of those activities? I would love for you to share that with those who could be watching right now. What are some of those activities and some of those partnerships as far as what you're doing, even for like the food industry here in the Little Rock area, but then also providing training for those youth who are transitioning to adulthood?
Okay, that's a great question. We have 3 programs that support job training or vocational training. The VIP program, the Vocational Innovation Project, is for 16 to 21, high school year students. And really there's, of course, in the classroom training on job readiness skills and that kind of thing. But there's also an opportunity to actively work in the community. And we have some local partners that we place students actually in their businesses to get really on the job training, which is how we've all learned, and continue to learn. We also have a program called Access Life that's housed right here on our campus for post-high school students, and they're involved in a really cool program with hydroponics, where we are growing basil and other herbs for local restaurants. Tzatziki's is our partner there, so if you're eating at Tzatziki's and have basil in your dish, there's a big chance we grew that basil.
Wow.
So really, you can't really fabricate real work. It needs to be real work for you to see the meaningful side of it, your purpose, and what you're able to accomplish. The third job training program that we offer is Project Search Arkansas Access Initiative in partnership with Arkansas Rehab Services. This program, first of all, let me say we have 7 sites, 2 of which are in Little Rock, and the remaining are across the state. This program is a 9-month program offering 3 internships where the individuals at the business host site are in various departments, learning job skills, on-the-job training where the business participates with us and helps us with that, just like you would train any new employee.
Oh, yes.
And so following that 9-month internship, we find the individuals in the program competitive integrated work.
Wow.
Where they're getting a real wage and they're a part of a business, answering the question, well, what do you do? So really that huge success and independence, which part of independence is financial independence, and in the community, working alongside of people without a disability.
It's National Women's History Month, and so I'll be remiss if I didn't ask you this question. Who are some of the great women out there that you have followed, who have inspired you as a nonprofit leader, but also as a person today?
I would say the first woman who inspired me was actually my mom. She owned her own business and operated it as she was raising us, and is probably the hardest working person I've ever met. So she was an entrepreneur in her own right before probably people recognized that with women. And then along the way, what women have inspired me. Everyone from co-workers, the other founders of our organization, moms of the children we serve. There is no one more passionate than a mom who's seeking services for her child to try to help them be everything they can be. So together, I feel that we've unlocked the potential for so many kids. Again, I think it all goes back to that partnership. And, allowing your organization to be community-led and really parent-driven, because I could not have accomplished this by myself. It took all of us.
Awesome. And congratulations on it being your 25th year. So that's a huge celebration.
Oh, thank you.
So what are some of the activities or programs that you all are planning for 2020 in celebration of that?
Really, we've been celebrating all year. 25 years to us is a really major milestone. So we've tried to make everything, every event and every activity kind of center around that. A couple of things coming up is our golf tournament in May. And then we have a really fun event called Bingo Bash. Wow. That is kind of a low-key, just evening of fun and excitement, and that's in July. And if anyone would really like to know more about those, visit our website or call the office, check us out on social media, and we would love for anyone to participate. Both events are a lot of fun.
That is awesome. Is there anything that you would like for those who may not know about Access to really take from this interview and get to know more about you? What are some things?
That's a great question. We've been referred to so often as, Access is the best kept secret, in Arkansas. And while that's a compliment, we don't want to be a secret. We want to be out there and able to help those people who need us. So one of the best ways that people could help us is help spread the word.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Ms. Tammy Simmons.
Thank
the
you.
Co-founder and Executive Director of Access. And thank you all for tuning in. This is Brandon Campbell, Director of Small Business and Inclusion. And this is Our Story. Until next time.